Okay, so again, this is the original Warcraft, actual OG Warcraft, Orcs and Humans. You get to, there's two different modes of play, actually multiple of that, but basically there's two main campaigns. You play as humans against the Orcs, play against the Orcs against the humans. We're going to start off, I'm just going to try to get through level 1. That should be a good first time. As the levels get harder, probably will take more than one stream to complete. You can save at any time, and then you can reload from there. So if it's going terribly, you can kind of go back and maybe try, like if you know there's a battle coming up, you can save it before you fight and then reset if you lose. Hey Sumkey, so yeah, I'm trying really hard to navigate a couple different things at once, so please my apologies for that. I can't have chat up at the same time, so I'm using my iPad. But yeah, this one of my favorite games of all time. I've never, not even one time, played World of Warcraft, but I have played through Warcraft and Warcraft 2 so many times. I absolutely love it. I do usually cheat near the end because I can't get through the last levels, but I thought this would be a fun thing to jump into. And I'll be honest, I got a little intimidated by Link. I know nothing about that game. I was having a very hard time getting anywhere. I did a little bit of Googling, and I think that would have been a nightmare for people to watch me play that game poorly. So as just sort of a way to maybe give myself a little bit more confidence, I'm going to try this for a little while. So we're going to try to play through the first level of the human campaign for the original one. So I kind of sped through it. So if you didn't see, the only requirement for this first level is to build 6 farms. We also don't want to die, so we need some soldiers. But for the most part, that's all we're really trying to do. And I think I've got the audio levels okay, but do let me know if it's a little bit too loud or too soft. Alrighty. So I know from memory that there's a mine somewhere around here. There it is. Okay. I'm also having to play this with my keyboard on my laptop, but it's not very comfortable, so please forgive me. This is going to look weird. I need to find a way to get a mouse set up here. All right. So again, I'm going to assume that some people have never seen this game before. This is what it looked like. This is what we started with when we played Warcraft. So you've got your peons here, or peasants as they're called. You can get them to build things. You can mine from mines. You can gather resources. There's some trees that are just outside of view here. It has a fog of war. I only have to build farms. So the first thing I'm going to do is build me, train another peasant. If I remember correctly, it has been a very long time since I played this game, but I remember the first level pretty well, is that I think only 1 or 2 bad guys will actually come attack me if I don't explore, and I think they come from the north. So I should pretty much be good here. So you can see this progress bar here. Once this gets all the way filled, I'll have another peasant that I can use to gather more resources. And I need to build farms. The only thing I actually have to do here is to build 6 farms and not die. But let's get some... Actually, let's just go ahead and build another farm. Because with another farm, I can get more workers. So, yeah, and this is what we're doing. This is Warcraft. Obviously, this first level, it's pretty easy. It's kind of a tutorial to teach you how to play. There's a few settings you can play with. If you go into your options, you can speed the game up a little bit. You can change the volume of the music. I'm actually going to turn the volume down just a little bit. You can affect your mouse scroll and your key scroll. I played around with that a little bit today when I was trying to get the stream set up, and I couldn't get that to actually do anything different. Like, no matter what I set those on, they all felt like the same to me. So that may be something that would work on an actual desktop. This is obviously a conversion of getting it to play on my computer. All right, so now we've got another mine. Let's harvest some lumber here. It takes a lot longer to get lumber than it does gold, but you can see there's only 2,200 gold left in this mine, and it will run out very quickly. Excuse me, I muted my mic before I coughed, and then I unmuted it before I was done coughing. My apologies. So we got another peasant that we are training. Once we have that other peasant, we can then get them to go on and do other things for us. All right, so we'll get this one also working on gold. We'll go ahead and train another peasant. Once we have pretty much a little army of peasants, we will be able to diversify a little bit. So right here, you can see this is kind of like a cobblestone or gravel pathway. The way building works in the game, you can't build anywhere that's not adjacent to that. So like right now, I could probably build a farm here or here or here, but I couldn't build a farm here because there's no attaching of this cobblestone path. At later levels, there does become a little bit of strategy of how you organize your main hall and the areas around it so that you can access them. Because if you, like, all these peasants have to go to get gold and come back to this hut. This one's getting wood and coming down to this hut. So if I keep building farms in this path, they have to go around them. And the AI is not super smart in this game, and they can get easily confused, and sometimes they will just stop and not do anything because they don't know what to do because there's no easy path towards where they're going. That's another thing you have to work around. And just let me say, in case anybody's checking out Warcraft, you've never watched my channel before and you're not sure what's going on, I don't claim to be good at these games. I'm not good at this game either. I played it a lot back in my youth, in my college days, but I don't necessarily know secrets. I don't know good strategy. I probably will die a lot. So I'm not here to teach you how to play the game well, but I will go over the basics and just kind of explaining what I'm doing as I'm doing it, because that just seems like the smart thing to do. But yeah, I'm not necessarily like, hey, here's how you can play the game and win every time. That is absolutely not what this channel is about. All right, so we're going to build our cobblestone pathway a little bit here. And then we are going to grab this guy, have him build another farm, doing exactly what I said not to do, and basically blocking off access to our town hall. And then let's go ahead. We'll get us another couple peasants working, because now we're almost out of lumber. You can see up here's our resources. We have 100 lumber, 750 gold. Everything that you build takes a set number of resources. Training peasants doesn't take any gold, or excuse me, any lumber, but it does take gold. So we're definitely running lower on lumber than we are gold at the moment. Though again, at this mine only has 200 left. And I don't know if I have enough resources just to build 3 more farms. In fact, I don't think I can. So I'm going to have to explore and find another mine. So now that the mine is destroyed, all the miners that were set to harvest there don't really have anything to do, and they'll just stand around doing nothing. So I'm going to put all of them working on harvesting lumber for the moment. So once I've got some lumber built up, I will have one of them build me a barracks, and then I will, actually I don't know if I have enough gold to build a barracks and another soldier. So we may have to go out exploring with what we've got, and I hope we get lucky. It's been a long time, but I remember this level fairly well. There's not very many enemies, and I don't know if any of them will just outright attack me. Maybe there will be one from the north. I'm not sure. That seems like a memory I have. But as I explore looking for more gold mines, if I run into enemies, then they will attack. So what we're going to do, we're actually going to use this peasant to do some exploring, because I won't be too sad if they die. But if I send one lone soldier out and they die, that can be a pretty big resource loss. All right, so stop this guy. Let's build. So barracks is 500 and 600. So I can build a barracks. So you can see here, I can't build it here because it's on top of my town hall. Can't build on top of my farms. I can't build it over here because it's not connected to anything. I'll build it right there. I don't really know if that's a good choice. I don't think it is, because I'm betting that this river or whatever goes all the way around. So I'm not going to be getting a whole lot of resources from over here. Yeah. So that's not going to impede my workers at all. So I have 350 gold. I don't think that's enough to build even a or train a soldier. So I'm gonna have to find a mine.
Yes, my lord. Yes. Yes,
Actually,
my
I'm gonna
lord.
move him over there.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah,
my lord.
using this keyboard like this is not comfortable.
Yes.
But I suffer from my art.
Yes.
Like you could call this art.
Yes. 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 Yes,
So,
my lord.
Does look
Yes.
like there's a couple people checking out the
Yes.
channel. Welcome.
Yes.
Sumpke's here with me. He's
Yes.
one of my regulars who hangs out.
Yes.
The point of this channel is to play games I used to play as a kid. I don't claim to be good at them. Keep that in
Yes.
mind.
Yes, my lord.
And I'm also, the
Yes.
way I'm playing this game, I don't have access to my
Yes.
desktop,
Yes.
so I can't actually monitor the
Yes.
stream. I have an iPad in my lap that I'm using to
Yes.
check, see if anybody chats with me.
Yes.
So this is like
Yes, my lord.
a very weird setup. I get
Yes,
that.
my lord.
Oh, this guy's not doing anything.
Yes.
And there's this guy.
My
So yeah,
lord.
I remember from my first time playing the game that,
Liege.
again,
Yes.
the AI for your
Yes, my lord.
people, not the greatest in the world. They can
Yes,
easily
my
get
lord.
confused and lost.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my
So
lord.
at this point, I'm basically looking for another mine,
Yes.
but I'm also
Yes.
almost, oh, there it is.
Yes.
Yep. Almost
Yes.
positive that I'm going to run into
We are under attack.
a monster or
Yes.
bad guy, orc.
Yes. The orcs are approaching. My lord. Yes. Yes. Yes, my lord.
Oh, that's kind of interesting. The
Yes, my lord.
oh, still got him. I thought I was going to luck out there and
Yes.
save that peasant, but I guess not. Alrighty. So 350 gold is not enough. Hey, Brodabush, welcome. Yes. Oh, I actually like the second one even more, and I eventually want to try to stream that, but I thought I'd play through this first one. So unfortunately, I don't have enough gold to make even another peasant, so we're going to take another peasant,
My liege. Yes, my
and we're going to send them up
Yes.
here,
Yes.
because I need to be able to make another warrior before I lose any of the three I have.
Yes. Yes, my lord. Yes.
Okay, make sure everybody's working. That again, that's something that happens very much on this game. If you're not careful, your
Yes.
people will
Yes.
get
my lord.
confused and just stop doing anything. And if you don't manage them well,
Yes.
you will lose some of
Yes,
your
my lord.
resources.
Yes. Yes, my lord. Yes. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Alrighty. Back in the day when I would play this all the time in college, just absolutely hours and hours on end,
Yes.
I would
Yes.
not worry about trying to
Yes.
win, shocker for anyone who knows me,
Yes.
and just like try to
Yes, my lord.
cut down every tree, mine every bit of gold, build
Yes.
everything I could.
Yes. Yes, my lord.
I kind of mentioned this at the top. I don't know if anybody was watching at the time, but I legitimately bought my first computer in college to play this game. Like I just,
Yes.
I try to use my parents some excuse that like
Yes,
would help
my
me with
lord.
homework or
Yes.
whatever. It was so I could play this game, which was the beginning of all the terrible financial decisions I made that
Yes,
stunted
my
my
lord.
economic
Yes.
livelihood for many years.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Alrighty. So I've been lucky so far. I'm going to push it a little bit. All right.
Yes. Yes.
I'm hoping that I will find a
Yes,
mine
my lord.
before I find another bad
Yes,
guy.
my lord. Yes.
Oh, oh, oh,
Yes.
oh. There it is. Okay.
My lord. Yes.
Now, a lot of times in the game, from my memory, they'll put bad guys around the mine, but their AI really isn't any better than yours. So as long as I don't activate them by breaking the fog of war, they won't attack me. So even if a bad guy was like right here, as far as I can remember, they won't actually come down and attack me. They may be on a circuit. Again, I don't remember exactly like where they travel around, but my memory tells me that if I don't see them, they don't see me through the fog of war, I can get really close to them and they'll ignore me. So I'm purposefully not going to further explore around that because I think I've got a little bit of a loophole there. All right. So we should have enough money. Yep. We can now train another soldier. And once I have 4 soldiers, I'll start exploring the map with them to see if I can find any more bad guys. And from this point, now that I've got another mine, let me check, see how much money's in that one. 10,000. Okay, I have enough now. I don't even really have to do anything else. If I just build 3 more farms, I win the level. Which, just because this is a little shorter than I think some of the other future ones will be, we'll go ahead and explore the map just for the fun of it. But in the future, I might just try to beat the level, depending on how things go.
Your command.
All right, so we got us another soldier.
Yes,
Put them there. Alrighty. So,
my liege.
all these people that are getting
Yes, my lord.
lumber currently,
My lord.
I will now set them to harvesting gold.
Yes.
I'll leave those 2 on it. These I will send here.
Yes.
And really hope that, as far as I remember, at least on the first level, enemies won't just come attack my village. I really hope that's true. Because if they do, I'm in trouble. But I don't think they will. So I'm going to send my soldiers out and just let them explore. If there's 4 of them, I should be okay on this level. I don't think there's anything they'll run into that they can't take care of. I mean, I still might lose a soldier or 2 in this process. But for the most part,
Yes.
if you have a numbers advantage, that's really all you need. Again, later levels when you can have like archers and catapults and, then there's a lot more strategy that goes into it. But for
Yes.
this level, I think, oh, there we go.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
You can highlight on the bad guys and see their hit points. Yeah. Yeah, again, this being a training, I agree. I don't think there's a whole lot. In fact, I don't think I even have to do anything else. I'll just build 3 more farms, I win. But you can see here my 1 soldier has lost about half their hit points, taking out this spearman.
Yes,
Spearmen don't have a lot of armor.
Yes, my lord.
So
Yes.
once you're close enough to hit them,
my
a soldier is going to take out a
Yes.
spearman pretty easily.
Yes, my lord.
All right, so I'm going to just, I don't know if you can see my little mouse here. I'm going to set these guys to move here. So basically, they're just going to walk all the way through this entire level. And now, again, the AI is not good. So if they get attacked, if I don't tell them to attack back, they won't. They'll just keep walking. Which is another way you can lose in this game pretty easily if you're not paying attention to your screens and you start getting attacked and don't realize it and all your people get murderated. Actually, I'm going to change that. I'm going to make them go here instead. That should help me. Excuse me. I'm getting a little bit of a cold, or actually getting over a cold. So, oh, see, they were absolutely not going to fight this guy.
My lord.
There we go. So you can see I've got 2 wounded soldiers now.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Alrighty. So I'll train 1 more peasant, and then I'll use that peasant to build the stuff I need to complete the level. Alrighty.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Yes. Yes, my lord. Yes. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Yes. Yes. Yes, my lord. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Your command. Yes, my lord.
There we go.
Yes, my lord. Yes. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Alrighty. So
Your
here's
will,
this
sire.
guy. So let's build us a farm
Yes.
there.
Yes. Yes, my lord. Yes. Yes, my lord. Yes,
And my
my
soldiers
lord.
are not looking great there. I only got one that's fully healthed.
Yes, my lord.
But it's still very much a numbers game. So as long as I
my lord. Yes, my lord.
keep them grouped together
Yes,
and don't
my
run
lord.
into more than 2 or 3
Yes, my lord.
bad guys at one go, I should be
Yes.
okay. Alrighty. So let's
Yes.
have you guys focus there.
My liege.
Alright. I need 200 more gold before I can build another. Oh, there's another mine. Yay. Again, I don't really think I'll need it, but nice to know it's there. So I'm just waiting on these 2 people to get back. That'll give me the gold I need to make this next farm. Actually, well, I spend more money to make that road longer than I need another trip before I can build. So I'll just build it there. Apparently I need more people getting gold. There we go. All right, well, while we're waiting on that, we'll explore a little bit more.
Yes, my lord.
Oh, yep.
Yes, my lord.
Okay.
Yes, my lord.
This could be bad.
Yes, my lord. My liege. Yes. My lord. Yes.
Yay, whew. That scared me there for a minute. I wasn't sure I was going to
Yes.
get through that. In fact, I'm going to just
Yes,
let
my
these
lord.
let's let these guys sit here. Because if I run into anybody else, I could be in trouble.
Your will,
All
sire.
right, so let's build another farm.
Yes, my lord.
And then I just need basically 500 more gold and we can win the level. Yay. All right, so I just noticed I got some green dots here not doing anything. As I mentioned,
Yes, my lord.
if you don't, well, just the one, that guy. But this guy, now that there's no trees here, he'll go back to the same place and just stand there. So he would have eventually done nothing.
Completed.
Alrighty. So we just need one more farm, 500 gold, and then we will have this level completed. So I'll just wait for the 300 gold to show up. There's 2 of it coming back now. I see more on the way. Now, one of the few things that I might know that someone else might not, though I kind of doubt it, is there is a way to speed up building production, but it costs more resources. So let's say somebody comes and attacks this farm. It has a health bar, just like our people do, and it'll go down. Well, one of the things that you can do
Yes.
is you can repair. Here it is. You can repair a building. Well, if you set someone to build something and then you set someone to repair the building that's being built, they will both do that.
Will, sire.
So
Yes.
like, for example, I'm going to tell this guy to build this farm.
Yes, my lord. Yes.
Then I'm going to tell this guy to repair it.
Yes, my lord.
They will both work on it, but the repair costs money.
Yes, my lord.
Well, it's not working. I thought
Yes,
that
my
worked.
lord. Yes, my lord.
All right. Well, I must be wrong because I actually thought he would help build it and then it would build faster, but it's not doing that. So I am wrong. Or maybe you can do that in the second one. But essentially, I should win as soon as that hits 100% there.
Completed.
Yay! I am victorious. Then you go on to continue, and it will give you some stats.
Feel the victory come from the troops as the last Orcish corpse crumbles to the ground.
So I built 8 structures. The enemy built none. I trained 11 units. They trained 8. I defeated 6 units. They defeated 3. Nobody destroyed any structures. How much gold I've mined and lumber harvested. Then you can forward on, and you'll get your next mission.
Orcs around Grand Hamlet are becoming increasingly brazen in their attacks, and our
Yeah, this is from GOG or
national
GOG or
guard
however you say that.
march against the town. The king is sending you, along with a small detachment of troops, to rally the people and defend the town against all opposition.
All right, so we will start this one next time. So if I remember this one correctly, nope, that's not the one I want. Okay, so menu, save. So second mission at start. There we go.